A major step in turning southeast Queensland into a future hub for vaccine manufacturing will happen this month.
Yeah, it's only this week the state government was trumpeting a deal with the French healthcare giant Sanofi for a research centre based here in Brisbane. But it's another company making its home in Springfield that is going to be the first out of the starting blocks, you might say, as far as mRNA vaccine production is concerned.
Garry Heaney is the head of operations with Southern mRNA. Hello, Garry.
Hi, how are you?
Exactly what will you start making this month? What's happening?
So we are going to establish our process here in Springfield. So before the end of the year, we will hope to tech transfer the process from our Canadian partners in Calgary. So that would be establishing the raw materials that are needed, are required for mRNA vaccine production.
And is anyone else doing this in Australia right now, Garry?
Yes, so obviously, Moderna and recently Sanofi have been announced in Australia. But again, for us being a smaller, more flexible company, we hope to collaborate with the likes of these large biomanufacturing companies.
And what are those raw components that you'll be making?
Yeah, so they're vital for mRNA vaccine production. So like plasmid DNA and cap analogues, without getting too technical, these are required raw materials that are required within a vaccine manufacturing for mRNA. So we can offer these services. We are a CDMO, which is a contract development manufacturing organisation, and we offer client services for purified mRNA vaccine production, but also these raw materials.
And so effectively what those raw materials help a vaccine component actually do what it has to do within the body.
Yeah, exactly. So these are vital raw materials that we can produce here onshore in Australia to supply to the Australian market, but also the rest of the world.
Yeah, what will this mean to people listening?
Yeah, a local company setting up in Springfield, but can obviously offer that end-to-end capability for vaccine manufacturing for mRNA. Further on down the line, we're building a larger facility in Springfield, a new 2,000 square metre facility to offer that end-to-end capability. Currently, we're scaling up, but the end goal is to have that end-to-end capability to offer that sovereign manufacturing within Australia.
And what is so different about mRNA vaccines?
Well, mRNA can teach your body how to make the specific protein, and it can help your immune system prevent or treat certain diseases. For example, the mRNA COVID vaccines that are currently on the market. These are, once delivered into your body, they read cells. It gives instructions to build that viral protein, and then it creates the virus molecules itself and triggers that immune response. So again, there is a big hype around the COVID vaccines currently, but again, it's something that's been on the market for a few years, but just more recently they come onto the public domain.
Well, that's it. I hadn't really heard of mRNA vaccines until COVID became part of our lives. Are they being used to treat other conditions right now, Garry?
Yeah, so again, the mRNA platform, you can help to treat certain diseases, like I said, oncology, cancer, etc. So again, it's just that platform for other vaccines that can be built onto it.
Yeah, and the fact that they're here, being made here, will make them more accessible to our market?
Yeah, exactly. You obviously seen that there's been supply chain delays over the last 2 years and kind of disruptions with COVID. So again, we're trying to offer that here in the ecosystem within Queensland, moreover, that onshore end-to-end capability for vaccine manufacturing to try and stop and alleviate these supply chain issues.
And were you looking all over Australia to set up this plant? And if so, how did you come to decide on us, Southeast Queensland and Springfield more specifically?
So we looked across Australia, Victoria, Sydney, Adelaide, but again, we settled on Queensland and moreover now Springfield. So Springfield Group have been integral in helping us grow. Like I said, we've got small labs here in Springfield, but we're also planning to build a larger facility. Once we engage with Springfield, they're building a BioPark in Springfield, and their kind of thought process and what they're trying to bring to the area, our goals were aligned with them, and we think it's a perfect partnership.
Oh, well, really interesting work that's happening from this month, that manufacturing process starting with big plans for the future, as you talk about, Garry. Thanks for telling us about it.